There were an additional 84 arrests and 84 guns taken off the street as a result of the cooperative law enforcement effort between federal and local police. Now, that brings a total of 1,178 arrests and 123 guns off the street.
Violent crime in Washington, D.C. has seen a sharp decline following President Donald Trump's decision to increase federal control and deploy additional law enforcement resources in the Capitol. More than 2,200 soldiers have been stationed across the city since Trump declared a crime emergency on the 11th of August. The crime crackdown has now reportedly netted 1,178 arrests and 123 seized firearms. Troops reportedly helped with 84 arrests and confiscated 8 firearms.
Hey everyone, it's Judge Janine. It is Wednesday, August 27th. The surge continues in D.C. as the president is trying to make this district safe and beautiful. And last night, there were an additional 84 arrests and 84 guns taken off the street as a result of the cooperative law enforcement effort between federal and local police. Now, that brings a total of 1,178 arrests and 123 guns off the street. That means those guns can't be used to shoot and kill other people. But in addition to that, my office, through the Violent Crimes and Narcotics Trafficking Unit, made an arrest yesterday after a 1-year Title III wiretap investigation into narcotics trafficking, and we seized 18 additional weapons on top of the 8 guns that were seized last night. And as you can see, we've got long guns and handguns and AR-15s and a Draco, some scary weapons that we took off the street in addition to those numbers. So it is a coordinated effort. We are in full throttle right now trying to make the district safe pursuant to the president's requirement and executive order. And you know what? I don't care what anyone's saying about the fact that they don't like the police out there. The real people who live and work in the district and want to visit our nation's capital are entitled to be in a place that is safe and beautiful.
There has been a significant fall in overall violent crime since the crackdown started, according to Washington's Metropolitan Police Department. It recorded 75 violent crimes from the 12th to the 26th of August, a drop of 23% on the previous 2 weeks. Property crimes, such as burglary and vehicle theft, fell by about a quarter over the same period. There was a smaller fall in the crime of assault with a dangerous weapon and an increase in recorded sex abuse.
We are providing a situational update on the surge of federal resources in Washington, D.C. This will be a longish update. We're going to go through many slides giving you a state of affairs, and then we will have time for questions. I always want to remind people and give you a quick little primer of who we are in Washington, D.C. We are, unlike any other place in America, not quite a state, not exactly a city. We function as a city, county, and state. More than 700,000 Americans live here. We have a greater population than 2 states, and we fulfill all of the responsibility of citizenship. We pay federal taxes. In fact, we pay more per capita than most places, and we get back less. We have no voting representation in Congress. Our Congresswoman Eleanor Holmes Norton does not have a vote, and we do not have any voting we have no representation in the Senate. The district was granted home rule by the Congress in 1973, giving us the ability to govern ourselves, but leaving the Congress and the president approval authority in many aspects of our budgets and laws. And as I have discussed over the last couple of weeks, the Home Rule Charter that I just referenced also gives the President of the United States a special provision allowing the President to compel the Mayor of Washington, D.C. to provide MPD services for federal purposes if the President declares an emergency. So the district is coordinating with the federal government, our federal partners, while we are maintaining on all aspects of the presidential emergency, while we are maintaining the provision of excellent government services. Last week, I instituted an emergency operations center. At the time, we called it an incident management team that helps us to organize within the government how we respond to emergent situations. And responding, making sure we are getting back to the federal government and making sure that our lead agencies in DMPSJ and MPD have everything that they need from the Fed. We organize in this manner. This Emergency Operations Center will also allow us to support federal surge or any federal task force activities beyond the emergency. So today we will be mainly focused on 3 of the 4 work streams, and let's start with public safety. And you have heard us talk many times, and many friends don't know how unique our system is in Washington, D.C. So when we talk about the criminal justice system in D.C., it's not a local system. So unlike any state or city, our city ecosystem for public safety combines local responsibility and federal responsibility. As you see, the Metropolitan Police Department, the brave men and women who protect us, of course, our city government. The D.C. jail is where people who have been arrested are held pre-trial. The federal system includes supervision of people before they go to trial. The federal government and the United States Attorney is responsible for all adult prosecution. Youth prosecution is a local responsibility belonging to the Attorney General for the district. The courts are federally appointed judges. And then when we talk about detention and incarceration, D.C. jail will hold some people, and other people will go on to serve the remainder of their sentences at federal prisons in the Bureau of Prisons. We detain our youth with the DYRS. All of probation, both for adults and for youth, are a federal responsibility. I'd like now to talk about something you've also heard me talk about, and there's been some debate in our local press about what's happening with policing in D.C. and the number of police that we have in particular.